BlizzCon in general is just a big celebration of Blizzard's games and the passionate communities that have formed around those games, and it's sort of a way for us to say thank you, because obviously we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing without the support of our passionate players. They get to interact with developers, hear what we're working on. We get to show them some of the new things we have planned. They get to get their hands on software that hasn't been released to the public yet. So it's really great, both for the players and also for the developers, because we get a lot of great feedback, and we all go back to work totally re-energized, because this is kind of what it's all about. We do have a certain responsibility when people are being exposed to some of these genres for the first time, but hopefully our passions come through, because the development teams are really excited about the products we're making. We're making them for ourselves, almost as much as we're making them for all the players out there. So, we've always felt that if all the people at Blizzard like the games, there's going to be a lot more people out there that also like them, and we're pretty critical. So, the MMO genre is probably the most complex genre in computer games right now. There are just so many factors, play styles, the amount of time that you really need to be able to keep a player entertained in order to keep them playing the game for years. It allows a lot of opportunities and pitfalls, for making mistakes, allowing players to encounter roadblocks that might not be well polished. It's pretty easy to turn people off, and it's hard to win them back. So it's not a simple question. What will it take, for new ideas and new things to come along that grabs people? Because new things are always risky, and that's why you don't see a lot of risk-taking out there. People like to do what has worked in the past, but I do think that it's going to take some risk-taking and trial and error to break new ground. Well, as long as people want to play World of Warcraft, we're committed to continue to evolve it and generate new content and keep it entertaining. And I think Cataclysm is a great example of that. We're basically leveraging all of this experience over the past 10 years, really, in building WoW, and applying those lessons back to the old world and really bringing the old world up to the same state of polish that some of the newer pieces of content that we've created are. Well, we really haven't planned out too much, post Cataclysm. Right now the focus is on getting this expansion polished and ready for everyone to experience, and then we'll start thinking about what to do next. We don't have a roadmap of 5 expansions out into the future. We kind of have to look at how people are experiencing the game and think about what we think the game needs, and what ideas we might have to keep it entertaining and new. We are working on a second MMO. We're thinking of it as sort of next generation MMO. It's not a sequel to World of Warcraft. We want to do something a bit different. We're not trying to replace World of Warcraft. We think that World of Warcraft can continue coexisting with our new MMO, and some people might prefer the new one. Some people might still prefer to play World of Warcraft. But I think after building World of Warcraft the first time, we're just so much smarter now. We have a lot of expertise that we didn't have before, and I think we also want to sort of, every massively multiplayer game doesn't have to be similar to the ones that exist today. We think you can go in different directions and still have a great massively multiplayer experience, and we want to sort of experiment with what that might look like.